the role of the eye position and with this very strength exercise that we covered. Okay, in the pull-up, the most important thing is to look straight ahead. Why? Because here's what happens. Your eye, pretty much whichever way, if you bring your eyes down, it's kind of the same thing as bringing your neck down. So what it means that it starts lighting up your muscles on the front and shutting down muscles on the back, and vice versa. Bring your eyes up like bringing your head up, lights up muscles on the back, shuts them down in the front. So if we are performing a pull-up, a tactical pull-up, hollow position pull-up, and we're trying to maintain this strength right here, the last thing we would want to be doing is looking at the bar. And by the way, the bar is going to be there. Trust me, it's okay. So you just look straight ahead. That's just a good general recommendation. Look straight ahead. In the push-up, in the normal push-up, look straight down between your hands. I mean, or just whatever, straight down on the floor. If you start looking straight ahead in the push-up, there is a reflex arc that makes your triceps stronger. Your triceps will be stronger as a result. Unfortunately, as a result, you're probably going to pay by losing some of your hollow position. Do you understand that in strength, very oftentimes there's a trade-off? Very often there's a trade-off. Let's consider some other example. Let's say that you're doing the deadlift, and you choose to flex your neck or you choose to extend your neck. Normally people say you have to extend your neck. Absolutely you have to. You keep it neutral or whatever. It's kind of like became a mantra. Well, it depends. It depends. If you look at one of the greatest deadlifters of all time, Konstantin Konstantinov, pulled high nines at body weight of 275, and has done it raw, I think. Yes, he's done 948 raw, if I'm not mistaken, which means not even a belt. Not even a belt. The guy's completely humped over in the beginning. He's looking straight down. And people are wondering, so what's the point? What's the purpose of this? Doesn't that inhibit the posterior chain? Yes, it does, but his posterior chain is very fine, thank you. However, for his particular body structure, his quads are relatively weaker than his posterior chain. So the difficult part for him is not finishing up the lift, is breaking that lift off the ground. Well, if you look at the reflexes that have to do with animals picking up food off the tree and whatever else, you will find that putting the neck into flexion facilitates the knee extensors, and vice versa. Okay, so it means your legs are stronger when your head is flexed, or at least down. And even if you watch Marty Gallagher pull, Marty will look down at the start of the pull, and then finally he'll lift his head up, just kind of when he's getting up the shins, because smart lifters just figure this stuff out. So it's always a matter of a trade-off. Another reason why somebody may want to look at the ground whenever he's doing the deadlift or she's doing the deadlift is to get more engagement through here. Because whenever you start looking up or putting neck into extension, one or the other or both, yes, that turns on, but this starts shutting off. So there's less pressurization. Some people rely very much on that abdominal bubble for spine stability. So if that person starts looking up too much or looking out too much, it's just some of the stability is compromised. So oftentimes it's a compromise. You get a bigger chest, more pec involvement, but this starts shutting down. So back to this compromise with the eyes. And the pull-up looks straight ahead, and the push-up looks straight ahead, whatever that is. And I would just say generally just look straight ahead. Can you trick it out? Can you trick your performance out by doing something a little bit more weird? It's possible. Yeah, it definitely is possible. But that becomes sort of a game. Unless it's a competitive lift for you, there's just really no point in doing that. So the standard recommendation after this very, very long talk is just to look straight ahead.